Hello, Austin.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out today. Now, General Secretary Gorbachev, if you seek peace, if you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. So I think some people out here like this quote from Ronald Reagan to General Secretary Gorbachev. Now, Vladimir Lenin, founder of the Soviet Union, said, "Give me 4 years to teach the children, and the seed I have sown will never be uprooted." Now, many people today may think that communism is dead. As I stated, the Berlin Wall came down. It isn't a problem anymore. We think that communism is dead. But unfortunately, communism is alive and well, even here in America. The communist agenda has set its sights on where we are most vulnerable: America's children. The children's very foundations, their families and their schools, are being targeted. Let's take a look at how this is happening. First, we need to know what we're up against. In order to do this, we need to look at some of the goals of the communist agenda. Now, I believe nobody describes these goals better than a man by the name of Cleon Skousen. Cleon Skousen was a former FBI agent and founder of the National Center for Constitutional Studies. Mr. Skousen saw the slow infiltration of communism into America over 50 years ago. He documented what he saw in his book called The Naked Communist. Through this book, we find many communist goals, such as Communist Goal number 27, infiltrate the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion, discredit the Bible, and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. Goal number 28, eliminate prayer in schools on the grounds that it violates the principles of separation of church and state, thereby taking God out of schools. The father of communism, Karl Marx, said, "My object in life is to dethrone God and destroy capitalism." These are exactly the opposite of the principles that have made America great. Our country is made up of many different kinds of people. People with different languages, skin colors, and beliefs. But our country was founded on Judeo-Christian principles.
Whoop.
That is because our founding fathers knew that without religion, the government of a free people cannot survive. Without religion, what do we have left? Communists want to destroy America. With America and the world, people have a chance to possess freedom. Without America, there is no chance. Because the biggest threat to communism is America, and the liberties only we can offer. These communists have held high, influential positions within our country. For example, let's look at Roger Baldwin, founder of the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU. Mr. Baldwin got his master's degree from Harvard and taught sociology at Washington University. Mr. Baldwin was a member of Communist Party USA, founded by the one and only Karl Marx. At the beginning of the ACLU, Mr. Baldwin stated that communism is the goal. He eventually became disillusioned with the Communist Party as more and more information at Joseph Stalin's tyrannical regime came out. But unfortunately, much damage had already been done. In 1962, because of Baldwin's influence, prayer was banned in schools. Communist goal number 28 accomplished.
What it is that you're doing with that.
In 1963, he had the Bible removed from schools, but he didn't stop there.
You know what would help? You know what would help?
Finally, in 1980, he had the 10 Commandments removed as well. And we wonder why our schools are doing so poorly. What outcry did this man receive for all of his attempts to dethrone God? In 1981, President Jimmy Carter actually awarded this man with the Medal of Freedom.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Right on.
Another way to attack America. Thank you very much. Another way to attack America is by attacking capitalism. Goal number 37 is to infiltrate and gain control of big businesses with the ultimate goal being to destroy capitalism. They understand the best way to do this is through the good old environmentalist movement. Al Gore, former Vice President, Nobel laureate, and presidential candidate, played a part in this. Even though Mr. Gore's theory of global warming has been disproven with scientific data, it is still being pushed to this day. The EPA is responsible for many of the regulations our businesses have been forced to comply with. Take the car industry, for example. Car manufacturers have been overloaded with regulations, many being pushed to the brink of bankruptcy. They are required to create cars with unrealistic expectations of gas mileage. But better gas mileage sounds great, doesn't it? Well, as Winston Churchill once wisely stated, however beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results. So, how do car manufacturers create cars with better gas mileage? Simple. They just have to start using less heavy material like metal and start using more lighter materials like plastic. Well, what's the downside to using less metal and more plastic? Safety. Why does this matter? Ask yourself, would you rather your own family was traveling in a car if it means that they aren't as safe and they are not likely to survive in an accident? And if your family isn't safe, it really doesn't matter if global warming exists or not, does it? The environmentalist movement, otherwise known as the Green Movement, was established by the Committees of Correspondence, which was founded in turn by, guess who? Communist Party USA, started by Karl Marx. Goal number 40. Discredit the family as an institution. Encourage promiscuity and easy divorce. Goal number 41. Emphasize the need to raise children away from the negative influence of parents. Attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and retarding of children to suppressive influence of parents. Goal number 24. Eliminate all laws governing obscenity by calling them censorship and a violation of free speech and free press. Goal number 25. Break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography and obscenity in books, magazines, motion pictures, radio, and TV. And the communist agenda has set its sights on our homes and on our schools. Goal number 17, get control of the schools. Use them as transmission belts for socialism and current communist propaganda. Soften the curriculum. Get control of teachers' associations and unions. Put the party line in textbooks. When we look at our current system, we can see that this is all done, and done. Where is the public outcry? It's right here at Tea Party rallies, just like this one, with we, the people. But unfortunately, most Americans are unlike you and are too busy to even notice. You see, because in order to destroy our government, it is necessary to destroy our society. And in order to destroy our society, it is necessary to destroy our family structure. And in order to destroy our family structure, it is necessary to promote things such as easy divorce and promiscuity. Communists want to destroy our way of life on every level. We are the only thing threatening their survival. If America exists, then the hope for a better way of life will exist. And I can guarantee you, it's better than the hope we've been getting since 2008. I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with the quote from Alexis de Tocqueville now, that America is great because she is good. But if America ever ceases to be good, she will cease to be great. It is because of our Judeo-Christian founding and moral beliefs that America is good. Stop that, and America as we know it ceases to exist. We can see that many of the communist goals have already been accomplished. We cannot afford to allow them to accomplish anymore. What can we do about it? What can we, the United States, we the churches, we the people do? We cannot hope to solve a problem if we don't know what the problem is. Now, all of us here know. Now we can all identify when it's happening and stop it. What has been happening? The HHS mandate threatens our religious liberties. Congress considered placing a ban on our right to bear arms. The IRS targeted conservative groups and is still targeting. And the sanctity of marriage is being threatened. We need to all stand up for what we believe in, for our values and for our principles. Talk to your congressman, your co-workers, anybody who will listen. But especially, talk to your children. Teach them about America's history and American exceptionalism. Because only in America can you achieve whatever you set out to achieve. And as we have seen throughout this talk, one man can change
America is in
the world.
distress. Look at the
So that's
U.S.
why
flag.
That's
doing
all
it.
it takes.
I just want to make sure.
Sometimes that
Everybody
one man
needs
is
to
someone
do it,
like
because
Karl
we're
Marx,
really in this
Roger Baldwin, or Al Gore.
Didn't realize it.
Look at all
I
that
know
they
that's what it
accomplished
is, but
then
you have
and are
flags, too.
still accomplishing now. But let's not also forget other very influential men, such as Congressman Louis Gohmert, and how about Senator Ted Cruz? We have Brian Hughes, even here with us today. Matt Schaefer, Wayne Christian, David Simpson. And last, but certainly not least, President Ronald Wilson Reagan. President Reagan almost single-handedly destroyed communism. At the very least, he put them on the run. One man truly can change the world. And I am calling on all of us to be that one man or one woman. Thank you so much for your time. God bless America.